Welcome to the course where you're going to learn to hear every single word in English. A lot of non-native speakers tell me that they have been watching TV shows and movies in English with subtitles or without subtitles for years, and this is their favorite way to practice listening and pronunciation skills. However, when they speak to real people in real life, they don't always hear every single word that people tell them. If you have ever taken an English course, you probably have heard your English teacher tell you, let's do a listening task. I'm going to play an audio for you, and your job is to tell me what you understand. And it's okay if you don't understand every little detail. Just tell me what's the main idea. What do you hear? What do you understand? I've been there a lot myself, and I can tell you, that's okay in the academic environment. And it's absolutely not acceptable in business. When English is your language of business, when you sell in English, when you negotiate in English, when you run meetings in English, you want to hear every single word. You want to understand every nuance of what people are telling you, because if you miss a number, if you miss a detail, if you don't catch the intonations that people are telling you with their words or between their words, you can lose a deal. You can lose a client. You can lose a contract. I have been there myself many times when my English didn't used to be so good, when I could hear only a third of what people were telling me. And to be honest, the first time I traveled to the US when I was 18, even though I had studied English at the university and English was my major, I could understand only a third of what people were telling me. And this was the moment when I realized probably the strategies that I've been using or that I've been told to use do not really work so effectively. Well, as effectively as I need them to work, because I want to understand everything. Just everything, as if it's my first language. Because in my first language, I hear every single word. I hear all intonations correctly. And I can tell what people actually want to communicate between the words. This course is all about practical strategies that you can start doing on your own. You don't need anyone, on your own, to improve your listening skills, your pronunciation skills, and your diction in the foreign language. If you hear every single word correctly, your pronunciation improves automatically. If you don't hear everything, if you have problems with listening, most probably you mispronounce a lot of words yourself. If people tell you that you have heavy accent and that it's not easy to understand what you're saying in English, most probably you don't hear everything people tell you. These things are very connected, and you're killing two birds with one stone if you're taking the course, because you're going to improve both your listening skills and your pronunciation skills. This course is a combination of practical strategies that you can use anywhere. You can use them independently, and you don't need any specific equipment, you don't need any textbooks. You can work with whatever resources are available online, maybe YouTube, maybe other video resources. We're going to work with podcasts, we're going to work with your favorite songs, we're going to work with educational videos. Anything you like to watch, it doesn't really matter. But it's important that you learn to hear what people tell you when you do not see the picture. This is interesting. A lot of clients share with me that video calls are easier than conference calls, because if it's a video call, you can do some lip reading. You can tell if a person is angry or happy because you see their face, you see the expression of their face, and you can connect with the person a lot more when you see them. However, if it's a conference call and if more than 5 people are participating in the conference call, it's not so easy, especially if all 5 of them have different accents. So this course is going to also give you tools and resources to learn to hear different accents, to recognize what people say if they have unusual accents, let's say, unusual for you. We're going to work with audio resources so that you learn to recognize what people say even if you don't see the person talking. And we're going to work with video resources so that you learn to understand every single word of your favorite TV show or a movie that you're about to watch. I'm looking forward to sharing the strategies with you. I'm looking forward to supporting you along the way, and you have to know that the course is broken down into very small and tangible steps. You're going to get feedback after every task that you complete, and you can get unlimited support from the trainer. If you have a question, simply reach out and you're going to get the answer. You can ask as many questions as you want. It's not a course where you work on your own. It's not an online course that you purchase and then boom, you're on your own and you have to do something. No, it's a journey that we're taking together because we want you to show that it's possible, it's easy, and you simply need a strategy. A lot of people do a lot of things intuitively, but they don't have a strategy to make this effort more meaningful. And this is what I'm eager to share with you. How do you make every effort count?